Hey, hi, my name is Vasant. I'll do a quick overview of the Kadugu VPN solution, how it works, and followed by the how to set it up. So before that, I just want to give a brief about like how most VPN solutions work. Uh, Typically, you have a VPN client which you install on the laptop, and it connects to the VPN server. So it takes all the internet data over the VPN tunnel to the server, and from server it connects to the internet, like your Google and YouTube's and Netflix. So here, what is a typical thing happens is like this VPN server. It's runs in a data center and it has faster connection to the internet. They can do gigabits, but in the laptop it can do only megabits. So you have a poorer connection to the VPN server. But the TCP connection, it's end to end from your laptop to the end server, like it's a Google, or when you browse Google YouTube, it's going to be end to end connection. But this TCP connection, it cannot push data at a higher rate, like it cannot send at gigabits. So it needs to figure out what is the bandwidth at which it can push data or receive data from the internet server. But that becomes difficult because of the speed difference. The TCP coming out with the correct uh, flow rate, it's difficult. So that's where you get a poor connection with the VPN. Like without VPN, your download speed might be higher, and with the VPN, it might get slower. So how this Kadugu VPN solution solves this is like it splits the connection into two. Like there is one TCP connection which is established between the VPN server and the internet server, like Google, Yahoo, and YouTube. And from the laptop to the VPN, there is a different connection. Like it does not use TCP, it uses UDP, and it's built over quick protocol. So this is much optimized to work for wireless networks, and it gives higher bandwidth. So since the connection is split, like this TCP can do higher bandwidth and it can receive data at higher speed, and after that this can handle the lossy network and shrink the bandwidth or expand the bandwidth better than the typical end-to-end TCP solution. So now I'll walk through the setup and I'll show the performance, how performant it is, this VPN solution is. Thank you. We need to run our VPN server in cloud. So I'm using the Vultr cloud hosting provider to deploy a VM. So this will be a shared CPU, and I'm selecting Germany as a location for the data center. And Ubuntu 22.01, you can use the higher versions also. And I'm going for the regular cloud compute and 25 GB, and I get it at $5 per month. And the Vultr service is much better in the network speed. They give a pretty good network speed. They give near to about 1 gigabits upload and download speed. So you can try it out. I've given the referral link of Walter uh, in the comment section. So if you want, you can deploy and you get $100 credit for 15 days, I think. So you can explore and check out if that works for you. Yeah, here I have the VPS machine, like which is running in the Germany data center. And here I have a Raspberry Pi. This is running in my home. And thing we are going to do always, like from the VPS server, we're going to share the internet and use it from my home Raspberry Pi. So first thing is you need to do a cargo build. Just clone the project and do a cargo build. You will get the binary. Uh, then just do use the -p command. It will print the peer ID. So what is peer ID is like underneath Cargo uses the lib peer-to-peer channel to connect two machines. So in the lib peer-to-peer framework, we have something like peer ID. Peer ID is nothing but a hash of a cryptographically generated certificate, and
using this, you can connect two applications. Uh, instead of using an IP address or domain name to identify to connect to a particular machine. So we get this peer ID, and you go to the you do the in the VPS machine, you give the -S option. -S is share. I've given the peer ID of this machine. So it means it just shares the intranet only with this particular peer. Okay. So now uh, ca- you can use from the Raspberry Pi machine, you can use the -U option and give the peer ID of the VPS. So then it'll tunnel all the internet traffic from this Raspberry Pi to the VPS. So now we'll set it up. Like first we'll do the -S option on the VPS side and share the internet. Now this machine is shareable. Now this peer ID you need to give it here, meaning -U is like use internet from this peer ID. So -U would just do search for the peer ID and it able to find the network address and it able to reach. This is the main difference from the other VPN solutions. There is no any IP address or domain name used to connect the machines. Now it is connected and all the internet, some of the internet traffic generated from the Firefox is going to the VPS and VPS is connecting to that actual internet page and pushing it back here. So now we'll do a performance test with and without VPN and see how much network bandwidth we are able to achieve.
Now we have set the proxy settings of Firefox to 127.0.1 and we're going to access the internet with the VPN. So we'll test the speed with fast.com. So this fast.com will try to connect to a server which is near to Germany because the VPN is connected to a Germany data center. So my max speed internet connection is around 300 Mbps. So the max speed I can get is only 300 Mbps. So now we'll see the download also how much we are getting. So if you see the latency, it's 133 milliseconds and it's connected to a Germany data center. So we get around 230 Mbps download and 130 Mbps upload. The latency is 133 because we're connected to a Germany data center. Now we'll check without VPN how much speed we can get. Okay, it's around 150 Mbps. It has 4 milliseconds latency. If you see with this direct internet, the upload is much faster. It will be the main difference here is with VPN, the download is faster since the data center can receive bigger chunks from the fast.com server and it sends smaller chunks to the VPN client. Here in this case, it's Raspberry Pi. But in the case of upload, right, it's reverse. So here from my Raspberry Pi to the data center, it'll send small chunks and the data center need to assemble those chunks and send it to the fast server. So that makes slower upload. That's why you're getting around 130 Mbps with VPN, and without VPN it's much faster. So that's the main difference. And this VPN solution should surely be much better than your VPN connection that's provided by your provider, like the current providers. So you can try this. This is a custom VPN solution you can build using any of the VPS services using like Vultr or Linode or any of those services. And you will surely see a bigger difference. And it's very easy to set up, like within few seconds you can set it up. Thank you. Bye.